Okay, are we on? Okay. Okay, so I hope that everybody can hear me loudly and clearly. So I would like to welcome you on our weekly devs and holders meeting. It's the 7th one. And this one will be shorter because last week we presented you quite a lot of new functionality. And as it happens in IT projects, there are runs where we deliver some more functionality, and then there are time that we work on the next functionality that we can deliver to you. So I think that next week the delivery of the functionality will be larger than this week. So but this will be the topic that Bartek will cover in a few minutes. And at the beginning, I would like to say a few words about the pre-sale, because there are a lot of questions and a lot of you are waiting for the pre-sale to start. I can just promise you that it's just around the corner, because we worked on the functionality for you to. Okay, so on the last pre-sale, there was some situations when some of you make mistakes making the payment, and your money, your Ethereum, just went to the space, and you cannot, nobody can recover this money. So this time we tried to make some functionality that will allow you to do it safer, and that's why it took us some more time that we suspected it will, but it's on the finish, and we hope that maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't want to promise, we will be able to start pre-sale. So quick rules. As I mentioned last week, this is the devs and holders meeting. So the basic topics are around the technology, not around the tokenomics or the unrelated topics. So please stay on the technology questions. And I think that's all from me right now. I would like to give a stage to Philip, and Philip, go on.
Thanks a lot, Thomas. So hi, everybody. It's been a week. It's been a busy week for me personally, because like you heard last time, I'll just say it again. I am tasked with the role of spreading the good word about what we're doing here at BigShortBets and Trading Jam Session 2. So for this week, I've spent 3 days and I think total 21 hours on an online conference, Collision in the US, where I had the pleasure of meeting journalists from like Forbes or actually people working at cryptocurrency companies. So I was actually gearing up to have more and more people that we will be talking to, not specifically perhaps about just BigShortBets as a product, but actually the idea that we are trying to share with the world and make sure that people understand what we're doing here, and most importantly, understand why we're doing what we're doing. Because why are we doing this? Free flow of information and making sure that the playing field is a level playing field for every investor, not just the big ones. So now Maciej over here, I don't think he was here on the last live, so give him a warm welcome. Maciej is the person who's wonderfully responsible for the Telegram communication infrastructure, or simply said, setting up the channels so we can keep ourselves in touch.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maciej. As I previously mentioned, I am responsible for the community. And in my opinion, my part of the work is that you people that make a huge part in this project have a word of what we are doing, and to transfer that work quickly to our team. And so, as our plans are. Today, I'm going to drop some Telegram channels, ready Telegram channels, both English channels and announcement for Polish language and English language. And we're going to post their up-to-date news, so you can get familiar with it without scrolling to the whole the messages on the on our Polish chat group and so on. Another thing I will be responsible, it will be the social media as a whole. I will take care of the Twitter, so you're gonna probably some poking on the Twitter. By poking, I mean that we're gonna, we're gonna try to get in a communication with some big players on Twitter. So we're gonna, try to make a conversation with them and try to communicate with them, so they will know our presence. But we're gonna do it in a way that we would like to do it, and yeah. That is my part of it. And if I have any questions, my nick is Orwash on the Telegram. You can always write me. I try to never DM first because of the scam reasons, because in the future there might be some problems with that, with people messaging you on the Telegram. This is very common, so it is important me to mention it right now. So that's why I never try to DM first, but you can always DM me with any questions you have. And so I will try to help you out with everything I have.
Maciej, maybe you can tell us all what is your nickname or on Telegram, because maybe people, I'm sure that anybody who used a Telegram saw you, but they may not join your name with your nickname. So please tell us what's your name on the Telegram.
Yeah, spell it out. Spell it out.
So it's ORWSH. So it's Orwash. So yeah, so you can see me like almost every time. So you just DM me or post any questions on the Polish chat on any chat you like. I'm here for you.
And same here. If you have any ideas to whom I should speak with, perhaps you can make an intro yourself. The same policy applies to me. And I think I'm just called Philip on Telegram, so easier.
Yeah, sorry. And the last thing I have for you is I forgot to mention it. So we set up a brainstorm group on the Telegram. This is the place where all of you can share your ideas, your improvements, or any mistakes that the team made during the developing the project. Because sometimes it's just it's one letter in the word. Sometimes it's something bigger. Anything you have, you can just post it there, and I just deliver it straight to the team. So, and our group is kind of, the brainstorm is, I think it might be a success because there are a lot of ideas, a lot of people want to help. So if you want to help, just join. I'm going to post it on the Polish Telegram group and you can join, and feel free to share with us your ideas.
Okay, great. Thank you, Filip. Thank you, Maciej. It's really great to have you on board in this project. Having you is just a thing. Making me think it's no other way than just a success. So
that's why I joined. What are you telling me?
Yeah. Okay. So Bartłomiej, now your turn. So
so let me share some information from inside the development team. I mean, mainly I'm mentioned to hear about the progress which we made for our application in Onion mainly, right? I'm not speaking right now about the website, but we can back to this topic as well later. So this was a busy week. Maybe it's nothing that we can show you on a website as a front-end side work, but there was a lot of changes on a back-end side. We prepared the reputation, final version of reputations algorithm, and we are let's say improving our readiness for the Onion network, because there is a change that potentially the request which we are sending to the server could be too slow for you to using the application. So we are fighting with that topic during this week to make sure that everything will be faster and better for you and safer, of course. And yeah, so this week just forced us to just make one step back, not more than one. I mean, not the only one step. And thanks that we just jump our work in the future faster and better, because we just, sometimes it's that you need to back and just look on the other side on something to deliver that in a better quality and shape. So yeah, so for sure we will present you as, like, for example, last week, all these changes next live, but currently we are not sure about the final version some of the implementation, so I don't want to make any promises right now. But for example, I can give you one rumor that we are considering something related with blockchain, but I don't want to say more about it. But let's say that it's my present gift for you because of this situation that we don't show anything new right now. But I'm giving you very significant information that there will be private blockchain in the application, but I don't want to share right now more details about it.
We are sure that you're gonna like it.
Yeah, we are sure we are.
Of some less money spending on transactions. So, and you're gonna like it. We will share it with you. I hope in the next week, maybe a week later, we'll see.
Maybe I will add one more thing. Why I mentioned that because if you will use, I mean that in the future, if you will using our application, you'll have bigger advantages of people who just holding the tokens outside the application. So I can say that, but let's say stop in that place.
Yes, stop in this place because there will be no surprise in next week. And this week the amount of improvements that we are showing to is less because some of the workforce that we have had to be directed to the preparation of pre-sale. So that's also the reason why we have to split our time between application development and preparing the pre-sale and the payment on the pre-sale. So I hope you will forgive us that this week there is it's not such a breakthrough as last week, but the next week the breakthrough will come. We promise. Okay, Bartek, are there any questions on the YouTube channel?
I think that it was a big announcement, in my opinion, and we can just smoothly go to the questions. I can see on this chat that there is a lot of questions mainly related to the website, so maybe we can just cover the website topic right now. So if you are asking about for example, the FAQ section on the website, we don't have, let's say, resources for that right now. We are focusing on the pre-sale, and when pre-sale will be finished and we are ready to just deliver that for you, then we will be focusing on that to prepare. I know that Maciej is working on the questions and answers for you, and I'm quite sure that all the answers will be, let's say, covered everything what you just asked us on the Telegram. So I think that it will be very long and rich in knowledge fact section in our website, I'm sure. Maciej, could you add anything about it?
Yeah, so we are planning to organize something quite innovative. We're gonna have an AMA session on the Telegram channel. It's basically the Ask Me Anything happening. It's basically that you're gonna post the questions, then we're gonna close the chat, and then the whole team gonna answer on any question would you like, because some of them are specific in DEVS area, some of them are regarding economics, some of them regarding anything else, and so it's sometimes hard to put everything in one place because not one person in the team has the answers for the questions. So this is one of the problems, but having the whole team on the Telegram and making answers to you, it will be easier accessible in the future, because all the people who are gonna have an insight on some of the part of the, I don't know, technological part or marketing part or the economics part or any part of that, if we would be able to answer them in the Telegram, it will stay there forever. So it will be easy accessible for the new people and you if you forgot the answer.
Yes, and the same on the website. When we start the FAQ section on the website, it will be divided on the topic sections. So there will be section for the tokenomics, for the sale, and for the technical issues. So don't worry about that. And okay, that's all.
Okay, so next question, Maciej, I think you can cover that. There is a question about the English group on the Telegram. I'm sure that you can cover that when we can supposed to see this group available for everybody.
The whole group's going to launch today. The English announcement group, the chat room, and I see that there is a question about ideas group in English. You have it today. I'm gonna drop it. We're gonna have an English ideas group. The same for Polish. No discrimination here. Like I make sure for everyone that wanna spread the message, gonna have a chance to do it. So yeah, today.
Oh, great. So next question is the presale button on website doesn't work. When it will be fixed? So like we said, when presale will be ready, then we will attach the direct link to the presale website, and then you should be able to use this special, let's say, functionality which we prepared for you. But right now, please be patient. It will happen in the days, I think. So so it's a matter of time that it will be available for you. Okay, so I think that we cover all the comments from questions from the chat. So if you have anything, please hit us with the question on the chat, or there is a link to the Zoom room which we are currently made, and let's join us and we can just speak loudly together on this live. But please remember that to add next to your name or surname or nick the BSB prefix to make sure that you are not scammers and any other bots that can destroy our today meeting. Okay, so Philip, so because we are waiting for the question, there anything that you can share us with more, maybe?
I don't know. Don't want to drop any names or kill surprises. At least that was the previous policy, right? So we keep surprises for next week. Of course, it's an interesting topic for anybody to whom I reach out to. I am potentially speaking with a person from the United Nations, ONZ, from the blockchain committee. But of course, there are some always questions like, what's this project about? Where is this from? People just want to make sure that the affiliation is there. So that's also what I'm working on, making sure that this is like crystal clear and clean for anybody who, does anything with us, either for that person and for any future activity. And I just wanted also to say regarding the previous things that Tomasz, you mentioned, dear CTO, I shall say. So about the IT project, I am not a technical person myself, but I work in consulting of technical projects. So essentially, I understand the value of the project. I assemble the team, and of course, they execute the work. And I can tell you that having looked at how fast this project has been progressing, any mistakes or delays, this project is still faster than most commercial projects that I've seen happening. And of course, anybody from the comments could tell me, someone on YouTube will tell me, what do you know? You're not a technical person, get out of here. Admittedly, I just said I'm not a technical person, but just looking at the speed and the complexity, this is still pretty much fine, albeit we still understand that you would like everything to be on time. So bear with us, just like Tomasz said. So,
yes,
so yeah.
Thank you. In behalf of mine and Bartłomiej and all the tech dev team, thank you, Philip, for your kind words, because it means a lot to us. So I want to thank Bartek because you may not know, but he's working in, I think, 190% of workload. So you may see how tired he is. He works from 6 a.m. till late night hours, like 1 or 2. So thank you, Bartek, for your support. He's a great project manager and business analyst. Okay, so you have my recommendations. I think now everybody will just kill themselves to have you in their projects, but we will not give you away. So sorry.
Yeah, I already set my roots here, so there is no price to leave this project right now. So yeah.
Not on the rise, yeah. Maybe a few years.
We will see. First of all, we need to achieve something, then I can think about the changes, right? But yeah, so there is a question about the ranks in the application. I think we can just cover that because this small talks was to just get some time to just receive some questions from you. So let me cover that. The question about the ranks in the app. Ranks are constant or decreasing in the time when user is inactive. So currently we don't want to punish you for not logging in an application because this is not a Facebook, this is not Instagram or Twitter. There will be something that you don't have, for example, environment or safe place to log in safely and anonymously log to the application. So we can't just punish you for that. You want to save your name and your your name and your access to the application, right? So in that case, we don't want to decrease that in the time. But I can say that if you want to become the troll or somebody who will be with low reputation, it will be hard to back higher because we don't want to, let's say, fight with that. There is a big problem with situation that at corner cases which we found that it will be too easy to back in a normal position the troll community and say the troll accounts can just destroy our economy and let's say the information values in the application. So and this is how we prepared that. So for sure it will be hard to get to the top of the tops of the reputation application, but it will be hard to get as well to the troll. But once you become this troll, there is no way back, right? So please keep in mind that you need to remember that reputation is like a gold in our application. You can't just simply buy this on change, on update or delete. Once you achieve something, it will stay with you, but always you can lose that if you just decrease your quality of your content and information. So this is your, let's say, additional value as a user, and it is your responsibility and duty to just keep this reputation high and good. I hope I cover everything about the reputation.
There is the follow-up question for that. Dan Iyer is asking if the activity will be promoted, opposing to that. So basically that we don't put if someone is not logged in, he's not going to be any repercussions. But on the other hand, what about the active users? Is going to be any promotion on that?
Yeah, so we can just consider that. I still thinking about this way, and for now we are promoting only the activity on a website, not the time, but the specific action which you can do on an application. For example, adding your reaction to the other users' baits, or adding the comments, collecting the feedback from the other users about you, and something like that. So it's something, it's there. The system is assuming that the reputation can grow when you are logged out, right? So it will be just changing all the time based on what is going on in application. So I think that for now I don't see a point to gratify the users who are no lives and they're sitting in the application all the time. But if communities say that we need that, no worries, we can just add this as one of variables in our algorithm and just increase your reputation based on that as well.
So we can say that your reputation is based on the content that you provide to the application, and not on the activity like just clicking and browsing and logging in. It's not those activities that rise your rank in your reputation. So it's content based application, not the actions based application, not mainly. So Bartek, any other questions?
Yeah, I want to add, just please remember that what Philip already mentioned with Rafa a few lives ago. This is mainly the market of information, the market of building the groups. So we are building your reputation around this, right? So this is why we are promoting the activities which they will help you to create the a group of people organized to achieve something together, or just to, for example, buying and sharing information between. So yeah, this is what we want to add as a foundation for our reputation system. Okay, so we're waiting for more. So somebody just sum up our discussion that is like a honor value. Yes, this is something like a honor value, and yeah, and we think that this way will be better, because we are not sure. Somebody can use the application only once a week when they are, for example, outside the town or something like that. There is a lot of scenarios which we need to include to make sure that all stakeholders are safe, and they want to use our application in the way how we design, right? Okay, so once again, I want to friendly reminder that you can always join our Zoom call. Tomek is our host today on the Zoom, so if you just add the prefix BSB, Tomek will let you in, and we can just discuss any matter which you want to discuss with us loudly on a live. Okay.
Guys, maybe the question about pre-sale, the countdowns, the pre-sale button and countdowns. We don't prepare any clock to show people, because we focus on the solution, how to pay, simplicity and safety. We minimize risk, not focusing on the clock. Please, people, wait for the moment when the button will be work.
Yes, the safety of the process is more important to us than the
clock
itself. Yes, we don't want to throw it out to you and not being sure that it's fully secured and safe, and the process is from the start to end is checked and validated. So just once again, I want to ask you for a little more patience. The international pre-sale is just around the corner. We can promise that to you.
And the other question connected with this first, how it is some limit of Ethereum which people can pay from one wallet. It will be inside this paying solution, yes?
Maybe I can briefly tell about it. Bartek, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but through the online payment you can pay 9 Ethereum. Is it correct?
Yeah, I think I can double check that.
In my opinion, it will be 8 probably, because the Ethereum is higher than
the price of the Ethereum is going up right now, so it may be 8 Ethereum.
Sorry, I will need to add. I just double check our, let's say, work in progress page, and there is information about the five Ethereum.
Yes, but the 5 ETH is about the KYC process. When you want to pay the amount over the 15,000 euros or equivalent of this in ETH, it's about 5 Ethereums. You have to go through the whole KYC process that we have to go through according to law. So anyone who want to pay to the contract the amount of money over the 15,000 euros or the equivalent in cryptocurrencies have to contact with Robert. Robert is here with us. He is our sales director, and he will provide you. He will provide you any information you need. He will take you through the whole process of buying over this amount of money, 15,000 euro. But the information of that on that will be on our pre-sale site. You will have an opportunity to read it and that's all. Bartek, any questions? Because no one is waiting in the waiting.
Yeah, sure. So I see that there is one new question on the chat. So let's answer that, and I think we can just finish this live, because there is no more, let's say, content available on the chat. So yeah, so questions about the content and the live documents videos. It will be stored on the server on machine and available for others by torrents or cloud. So let's say I will try to cover that, but I don't want to share too many details because still we are working on that. I can share you with that we want to give you a tool that everybody in the community will be able to check the control value of encrypted data that they are correct or not. So thanks that you should be able to first of all check if we are let's say telling the truth to you as an application, and as well the other user are telling the truth and using the same file which they used to sell you the information. So yeah, so this is what I can say, and there is no be any torrents or cloud. Probably there will be more that you will receiving the encrypted data from seller and the key to decrypt this data. So it will be something like that, but let's say the details will be presented in the future, but I think that I can just give you a little bit heads up about what we are planning and what we are thinking, how we want to solve this situation, the problem. Tomek, because I know that this is your area and you would like to discuss with us about this, so maybe you can share something more.
Yes. Maybe not this time. I think that maybe on next week, maybe the week later we will invite some of our security and safety specialists, and maybe we'll ask them to tell us more about some encryption and safety mechanism that we are putting in our application and in the server side on the database and on any area of the application. So let's leave it for now. But as you say, it's the area of which I like. So don't let me unfold myself now, because I will. When I start talking, I will not stop. So don't let me do this.
So sorry everybody, I tried to force Tomek to say a little bit more, but you can see Tomek is unbreakable. So yeah,
not this time.
Not this time. Okay, so Tomek, I think that you can just close this meeting and we can just
yes, we can call it.
Yeah. So thank you very much everybody for joining and sharing with us your questions. I hope we answer all of them, but if you feel that there is something that it's still to discuss, to explain, please hit us on a Telegram, and we are looking forward to answer all your questions. Like you can see, the Maciej, Filip, me, or Eddie, all other team members, they try to be active and answer your questions on the Telegram. So no worries, we remember about you, and we are trying to find as much as possible time to spend this time with you and answer all the questions, right? So, okay, so thank you very much. Have a great day and week.
Maciej, Robert, thank you all.
Thank you.
Next week.
See you next
I
week.
will be happy to answer all the questions in the Telegram channel. So just feel free to ask me. And yeah, have a nice day.
Yes, you too.
Yeah.